Okay, guys, so I just watched my first Summer League game last night, late at night, stayed up till about 11:30, tried to catch the Suns Kings game, couldn't catch it, but out of the stats that I saw, this is what I saw. First, we're going to start off with the first overall pick, and that's Markelle Fultz. Fultz played 22 minutes. He had 17 points, 2 assists, and 3 blocks. He also missed the game winner, but then again, he got blocked by Jason Tatum. Our next player is going to be Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, in his debut, scored 21 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 steals in his NBA debut. In his debut, he had a double-double. Fultz nearly got a double-double, and neither did Lonzo Ball, who didn't get into double figures. But a lot of people are saying Jason Tatum is going to be a bust. I feel Jason Tatum is one of the best players in the draft class. People said he should have went later on in the draft because of his knees injuries and stuff. I tell you, once this kid is healthy, he's a beast. Like, you can go watch a full game of him or highlights of him when he's healthy, and Duke, when he was healthy in Duke, they won the game. Like, when he was healthy, those 4 days and those 4 games in the ACC tournament, they won the ACC tournament. But Jason Tatum is such a great player. He has so much potential. Now we're going to go to the second overall pick, Lonzo Ball, who played last night. I was not amused by Lonzo Ball because he played 33 minutes out of 40 maybe? No, out of 48. 33 minutes out of 48. So he sat on the bench for 15 minutes. But while he played in those 33 minutes, this was his stat line, and I was not amazed by this last night. And I watched the full game. Lonzo Ball had 5 points, 5 assists. He went 2 for 15 shooting. He made a layup, and he made 1 from 11 from 3. His shot attempts from 3 were 1 from 11. In a total of 33 minutes. People are going to say that it's because of his shot, how he takes it around and then loads from there. That's yes and no, because all of his shots from wherever he was shooting, it was going off the side rim. So said he shoot from here, he has it from here, brings it over, and then shoots it like this. When he brings it over, it's curving and it's hitting off of the side rim. So I think his jumper was a part of that and stuff. But then again, the kid had no rebounds. The kid had no blocks. He did not show potential last night. And I understand it was his first Summer League game, but look at what these stars did. Look at what these kids did in their first Summer League game. Markelle Fultz, 17 points, 2 assists, 3 blocks. Jason Tatum, 21 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals. And then you look at Lonzo Ball stats, which is not that good. I understand he could have a wicked good bounce back game, but what from I saw last night, he did not have a good game. And I'm putting no hate at all on Lonzo Ball. Like, I love Lonzo Ball as a player. Like, I watched him play in UCLA. He's a beast. Like, I'd watch him every day that I could in college basketball. I'd watch him Sunday showcase, Saturday showcases. I'd watch him whenever I could. But then again, he was one of my favorite players in college, and I was not surprised at what he did yesterday. Okay, now we're going to go to Josh Jackson. Josh Jackson, once again, Lonzo Ball, when he played, he sat out for 15 minutes, and he looked tired. He looked tired and bent out of shape. I just don't know what to say. Like, he's a great player. He has great potential, but what he did last night really didn't surprise me by how he didn't show potential last night. I'm just going to leave it at that. All right, so my next player is the 4th overall pick, and He's from the Phoenix Sun, and he's Josh Jackson. He looked a little slow and laggy. He looked like a little soft out there. But I tell you, it was his first game also. But I'm pretty sure he went into double figures. I didn't get the stat sheet because NBA didn't post its stat sheet, and I have to put my video up soon. And no doubt, Josh Jackson was one of my favorite players in the draft. I thought Boston was gonna take him with the 3rd overall pick. But Josh Jackson looked a little slow out there and looked a little tired. He was did a lot the past couple of days before his NBA debut. But Josh Jackson, he may have looked tired and slow, but what he did out there, he did good. He pretty much carried the Suns. And I know they had Dragon Bender on the team and stuff, but he still did a hell of a job. He did. He was on the rebounds. He was making his shots. He went 11 from 13 on his shots last night. He did good. Now I'm going to go to the 5th overall pick in the Sacramento Kings. This is the best debut that I've seen from a summer league player ever that I've saw. Any summer leagues that I ever saw, this was the best debut. And this is not Markelle Fultz. This is De'Aaron Fox. He looked fast. He looked agile. He was making assists. He was chased down blocking people. He was having some nice steals. He looked overall the best player in the draft last night. And credits out there to the Kings. You drafted a wonderful player with great potential. And you also have, I forgot about this in my last video, but you also have with the Kings, you have not Markelle Fultz. Why do I keep saying Markelle Fultz? You have De'Aaron Fox. You have Buddy Hield. You have Justin Jackson. You have Frank Mason. You have Harry Giles, Malachi Richardson, and stuff. You have a lot of young players that will develop. A lot of young players that will really develop, and I feel that is good. Okay, and once again with De'Aaron Fox, he looked fast out there. He looked like he was ready to play. Whoever he guarded, he was shutting him down. He was fast. And he was playing against a good point guard, and he was playing against a good point guard in the Suns. But once again, best player that I've seen in Summer League right now would be De'Aaron Fox. And once again, I'm gonna do throughout the summer I'm gonna do summer leagues and stuff, and then I'm gonna transition over to football. But this is my most underrated player that a lot of people didn't take for granted. But this is who the Lakers really did a good job on. They drafted a good point guard out of Josh Hart, and from Villanova. He's such a good veteran at Villanova. He helped Villanova win a national championship. But Thomas Bryant is a 6'10" center who is fast, who is strong. He shows emotion out there. Whenever he makes a big play, he yells, flexes and stuff. He looked like a beast out there. He looked like one of the best players that I've seen from Summer League. And if anyone had to be the second best player in Summer League, it's gonna obviously be Jason Tatum, then Markelle Fultz and stuff. But I'm gonna say Thomas Bryant is earning his spot on the Lakers because he played like a beast. He helped the Lakers stay close to the Clippers. He made sure that they were in it. But Vander Blue looked better than Lonzo Ball, and Thomas Bryant, a late second-round draft pick, looked better than Lonzo Ball. I'm just trying to, and I have no hate on Lonzo Ball at all. I love Lonzo Ball as a player and stuff, but Thomas Bryant is earning his spot on the Lakers, and I think the Lakers need to notice that he is one of the best players that is in their draft class. He just played better than Lonzo Ball, and all the highlights you'll see from last night's game from Lonzo Ball. If you didn't watch the full game, you'd totally understand that he didn't have a great game last night. But seeing from the highlights, the lob from the deep lob to Brandon Ingram, that was a great play. But then again, like, he went 1 from 11 from 3, 2 for 15 from regular shots. Like, I don't know. What I'm trying to get through there is just don't count out a lot of underrated people, because Thomas Bryant just showed that he's one of the great players. And please don't hate on me for saying that, like, oh, I don't like Lonzo Ball, because I really do like Lonzo Ball. But what I'm trying to say here is don't say Jason Tatum is going to be a bust when he just had 21 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 steals, while he had Jaylen Brown, a pure scorer, on his team. Like, he didn't get the ball that much, but he still managed to get 21 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 steals. Once again, saying Markelle Fultz, he's going to be a beast. Jason Tatum's going to be a beast. But once I see that full potential from Lonzo Ball, I'm going to come back and I'm going to make another video, and I'm going to say, Lonzo Ball, you are a great player, and you are going to come back, and you're going to make a comeback, because the first game you might have been like a little clunched up. Maybe those big baller brand shoes like weren't even that comfortable, but trying to just promote them or something. But what I'm trying to say here is, Lonzo, just come back better. That was your first game. You may have been a little like you may have been like a little nervous. It was your first game, but next game just play relax. Play like, hey, it's my second game now. I already played my first, and let's go get it. And hopefully you're working on your shot, because that was one of the major things, going 2 for 15 from shooting. And what I'm trying to say here is this draft class has a bright future. This draft class is going to be a good draft class. And with kids like Markelle Fultz, Jason Tatum, Lonzo Ball, Josh Jackson, and De'Aaron Fox, what I'm trying to say here is don't count out the players who had a bad game, even though Lonzo Ball didn't show signs of potential. But even though, like, don't count out Jason Tatum, because he just dropped a double-double in his first game, and then the next game he dropped 25 points. Don't count out Markelle Fultz. He just dropped a double-double in his second game. But then again, don't count out Lonzo Ball, because Lonzo Ball could have a heck of a next game. So what I'm trying to say here is this draft class is amazing, and this video is fun to say and fun to make. And, well, I'm going to sign out right here, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you have post notifications on and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.